afternoon, everyone. This is Dan with Senior E-Bike Nation. Welcome to my channel, and this is a unboxing, assembly, description really quick of the bike, and then yeah, let's sit there and talk about what's going on with this bike. This again is the Radial Flyer 26 by 2.2 inch cruiser bike. It's a step through, as you can see, and I love the step through. It's really low on this bike, actually. You can step right through that. And it has also got a 350 watt rear hub motor, and it's got a 48 volt, I think this is a 14.3 amp hour battery, sits down behind the seat post. And with this bike, you have to actually take the seat post or the saddle out in order to get the battery out. Some bikes you just can lift this back of the saddle and then you can get the battery out, but not this bike. So that's where the battery sits, down behind the seat post. And it's also got a 7-speed Shimano tourney derailleur with the guard, which is a pet peeve of mine, so I'm really glad to see that. And it's got a 7-speed trigger shifter up here on the right side of the cockpit. And it's also got a pedal assist 1 through 5. Up and down will get you the pedal assist. These are your turn signals. I really like that on the bike, as you can see. And then there's your right turn signal. Those are pretty visible, actually. And then you got your brake lights here. You can see how bright those are. And you've got a twist throttle up here on the left. What I like about this bike, when you get down to pedal assist 0, this bike is not going to move forward on you. On some bikes it does, so you have to go to 1 in order to get the bike to move on you as far as the throttle goes. Now it's also, you turn the bike off and on right up here. It has also got Tektro hydraulic brakes, and I had it out on a first ride, and it did very well on the braking on it. And I believe it's got 180 millimeter rotors. And I love the design, the way they designed the color on the axle itself. It's really cool. And it's got metal pedals. And I love the design of the crank arm here with the color design. I love the black on this bike. It's just beautiful. And the saddle itself, it's got a good, I love the color of this too, because they got this to match the black. And that tightens down very well on the seat post, and it'll come up. I think somebody 6'6", 6'8", they could be able to ride this bike. It's got metal fenders on the bike, which is should be on this bike as far as the price point. But yeah, it's got the metal fenders, and I like that a lot. And then it's also got the step-through design that's just very well done, so it's easy to get through this bike. And it's also got this guard on here. This is old school, folks. It says, "Time flies, enjoy the ride." That's old school. And I just love how they did that on this bike. So the design of this cruiser bike is very well done. It's got the matching hand grips that the saddle is, and it's got you can either adjust these with these little screws, which I really like. It's got your little caps where I'll be putting my Briskmore bar end mirrors on both sides of this bike. It's got a nice little headlight on it, and the kickstand. This is a motorcycle style kickstand. I really like that. So if you're working on the bike or something like that, you'll be able to. So that's really nice. You can do that. And of course, there's the tire off the ground there. So that's really cool. And as you can see, the brakes are really good on it. But yeah, it's a great little design on the bike. It's also got your stem here that you can adjust with these two little bolts here if you want to go in with this, or you want to come back out with the handlebars. You'll be able to do that with this adjustment right here. And it's got your little bell. I'm not real fond of bells, as you well know. I'd rather say on your left, on your right. But yeah, that's just one of those personal preferences I have. I believe they design, I think they actually manufacture these in Chicago. That's where it come out of, as you can see there. But yeah, as far as a cruiser bike, I mean, I have reviewed the Electric Bike Company Model R. This is really similar to it, except it's got a smaller motor on it. Again, at price point of $17.99 plus tax, I would rather see a 500 watt motor on this. It's got a great rack design on here. I really love how they did this. And then it's welded to the seat post up here. So that's very well done on the bike as well. Wire management is really good. It just all tucks right into the frame here. Nicely done. But yeah, I think it's just beautiful. Now again, the price point for the bike with the motor and the components, it's a little, to me, I wouldn't say it's a little overpriced. I'm just going to put it out there. It's a little overpriced with the motor and everything on it. But yeah, I'll be getting out and doing a review on this, riding videos. I'm going to try to do 5 of them. I'm going to do a hill climb test on it, see how it does. I don't expect it to do real well because of the smaller motor. So we'll see. I'm going to do somewhat of a range test on this. I should be able to get somewhere between 20 to 30 miles on this bike at my weight of 225. So we'll have to see how that all works out when I do the riding videos. But yeah, I mean, my first impression on the bike, as far as taking it down the road for just about a half a mile and back, I think it performed extremely well. Again, this is not an off-road bike. This is a cruiser. This is going to get you to the grocery store, to the bank, anywhere, because I've got the 2 baskets I got to put on this yet that they sent me. So that's going to really help you determine how much the bike will hold cargo-wise. I think the weight on this is 275 on the max weight on the bike. And that's kind of normal for this style of bike. So anyway, if you got any questions, feel free to put them down in the comment section for me. And yeah, share and like, and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, and I will see you guys on the next video.